Let us try to understand the difference between masculine and feminine forces of Mother Nature. In Mother Nature, there are two forces. One is the masculine and another is the feminine. And what do these represent? The masculine force of Mother Nature represents the beginning of the universe, that is the original state of our consciousness. In my previous videos also, I have given this example, that is the original state of a guitar string is when it is not vibrating. Similarly, original state of our consciousness is when it is not vibrating. So when that vibrationless consciousness starts vibrating, it creates the manifested universe, the visible universe, the experienceable universe. And now what is the nature of this vibrationless consciousness or the original masculine? The nature of this original masculine is it does not interact with anything, it does not identify itself with anything. So that consciousness, that original state of consciousness cannot be experienced because it does not interact with anything. So where is this original state of consciousness? It is all around us, but we cannot see it because our five senses belong to the manifested universe, that is the vibratory universe, and that is why we cannot interact with that vibrationless consciousness. So the divine masculine or the original masculine cannot be felt, it cannot be touched, it cannot be experienced, it cannot be done anything. It is the state of consciousness which does not have any desire. At the same time, it has the 100% awareness. So that is Shiva. Shiva is the vibrationless consciousness which is completely aware but does not have any desire. So this is the original masculine. Now what is the nature of this divine feminine or vibratory consciousness? This vibratory consciousness is completely opposite of the divine masculine. That is, the original feminine interacts with everything, it identifies itself with everything. It has all the frequency ranging from 0 to infinity except 0 itself. That is, 0 itself is the original masculine, and all the other frequencies from maybe 0.000001 till infinity, everything is the feminine universe, that is the manifested universe. So this manifested universe has all the properties like anger, lust, greed, ego, jealousy, happiness, sadness, love. Everything is there in this manifested universe. So it is a universe which is continuously vibrating and it is experienceable. For example, the Aditya which you are seeing right now is continuously vibrating and he is the feminine nature of the universe. Even the ground is the feminine nature of the universe. Even the clouds, even the sky, even the tube light, fans, trees, plants, insects, birds, everything is part of the feminine universe. Nothing is masculine. The real masculine does not vibrate, is not visible, does not interact, does not identify itself with anything. Whereas the feminine is completely opposite. It is visible, it interacts with everything, it identifies itself with everything. So Adi Shakti is everywhere, all around us. So she is the visible God, she is the visible deity. Even this is Adi Shakti, even this is Adi Shakti, even this is Adi Shakti, everything is Adi Shakti. So where is Shiva? Shiva is nowhere. We can't find him. We can just feel him if we switch off our vibrations. If we lower the whole Adi Shakti, right, from 0.00001 to infinity, if we lower all the vibration, if we switch off the radio channels, that is from infinity to 0, what happens is we get Shiva. When we tune our consciousness such that it does not have any vibration, that time we can feel Shiva, we can become Shiva. Now how is this two types of forces of Mother Nature, that is divine feminine and masculine, related to human psychology? In human males, there is 2% extra of the Shiva Tattva, that is divine masculine, and in human females, there is 2% extra of the Shakti Tattva, that is the divine feminine. So how is it placed in our human body? Just to give an example, the 7 chakras have their own desire and desireless forces, that is the Shiva Tattva and the Shakti Tattva. For example, in Muladhara Chakra, there is desire for eating food. So before we eat food, we have the desire to eat food. After we eat food, we don't have the desire to eat food. So that is nothing but the play of the divine masculine and divine feminine. First we have the desire, that is feminine. Then after we eat food, we have the divine masculine, that is we get detached from that desire. So every chakra has its own Shiva Tattva and Shakti Tattva. That is, in Swadhisthana there is desire for sex, and Manipura desire for power, Anahata desire for love, Vishuddha desire for communication, Ajna desire to think, and Sahasrara desire to exist. So all these desires have their own desireless force. That is, after the desire has been completed, we get detached from that desire. For example, after we have sex, we get detached from the desire to have sex. After we love someone, we get detached from the desire to love. After we communicate, we get detached from the desire to communicate. After we think too much, we get detached from the desire to think. So all the chakra has its own desire and desireless forces. So this way, the divine masculine and feminine have been placed in the human body. Now how is it related to human psychology? In human females, there is 2% extra of the Shakti Tattva, that is the desire force. That is why a human male is attracted to human female because of her desire, because of her love. And human female is attracted to a human male because of his 2% extra of the desireless force. So whenever a human male tries to ignore a human female, she gets more attracted towards him because the divine masculine's nature is ignoring. It is selfish, it does not identify, it does not interact with anything, so it is selfish in nature, due to which the divine feminine inside a human female gets attracted to that human male. Similarly, a human male gets attracted to a human female because of her nurturing and loving nature. So whenever a girl loves a boy, what happens is the boy sees how much motherly nature she has, how much she is capable of taking care of her children. So that is why a human male is attracted to a human female. The more nurturing, the more loving a human female is, more attracted the human male gets. Similarly, the more ignorant a human male becomes, the more attracted a human female gets. So what I mean by that is, if a boy is ignoring a girl, the girl becomes more attracted to that boy because of the 2% extra ignorant style he has. Similarly, when a girl shows her loving and nurturing nature, a boy becomes attracted towards her because of the 2% extra Shakti Tattva she has. So we both are attracted towards the tattvas which we don't have. That is, the boy feels he lacks the 2% extra feminine. That is why he is attracted towards the girl. And similarly, the girl feels she lacks the 2% extra masculine, and that is why she is attracted to a boy. This is the biggest problem in every relationship. That is, if a girl is attracted to the ignorant style of the boy, then the relationship will not last. A relationship is not built on the divine masculine. See, if both want the divine masculine, then both have to become sannyasi. That is, even the boy must tell I want Shiva, even the girl must tell I want Shiva. So both can become sannyasi and go to Himalaya and meditate. But for the people who want to form a relationship, who want to love each other, they must fall in love with the feminine side of each other. If the boy and girl falls in love with the masculine side of each other, then the relationship will not last. Only if the girl and boy falls in love with the feminine side of each other, then the relationship will last. Because a relationship will last only if it is based on love, that is the feminine love. If it is based on the masculine ignorant style, then it will not last. It is a toxic relationship. Both don't know what is going on, and the relationship will break in few days. Because Shiva is a being who does not want to play the game. He is the one who is outside of the matrix. When every channel is switched off, we get Shiva. So the people who want Shiva must not go into relationship at all, because if they go into relationship, they will just hurt the other person. Only the people who want to fall in love with the feminine side of each other must go into a relationship. Only that relationship will be loving and nurturing, and only that will blossom. Also, you have to know that Shakti is a force in nature which propagates love, which promotes nurturing. So that is why whenever we want to fall in love with someone, we should not get attracted towards their Shiva Tattva. We should get attracted towards their Shakti Tattva. That is how much they love us back. For example, let us say a cat is walking on the street and we try to pet the cat. The cat runs away because it does not like to get touched. And similarly, let us say a dog is walking on the street and we try to pet the dog. The dog loves us back. So what you can see from this scenario is, the dog has more of the Shakti Tattva, whereas the cat has more of the Shiva Tattva. So only if both the participants in a relationship, that is girl and a boy, are ready to convert their cat brain into dog brain, only then the relationship will work. If both are cat brain, if one is cat brain, if any one of them are cat brain, then the relationship will not work. Both of them must have dog brain, that is they must love each other without any boundaries. Otherwise, it will become like a professional relationship in corporate jobs. So it doesn't make any sense. So it is not a relationship at all. It is like a business deal. So that type of love is not true love. True love is dog's love. Another secret I want you guys to know. In order to escape the matrix, that is in order to become Shiva, you have to maximize your desire. That is, if you lower your desires, then you cannot reach Shiva, because you will still have some dormant desires due to which you will respawn again on planet Earth. So that is why you have to maximize your desires, raise up your Kundalini upwards. Only then, when you experience the ultimate orgasm, that time your purpose of life will be served, that is, it will be fulfilled, your consciousness will be completely satisfied, then it will vanish off from the existence. So once it vanishes off from existence, then it can pop up in the lobby of the game, that is the astral planets. So that is why we have to focus on maximizing the desire, not lowering it. If you try to achieve Shiva now only, then it will not work. You cannot go to astral planets. You will be just stuck in the physical realm telling I love Shiva, I love Shiva, I love Shiva and all. Only by using Shakti, only by using her desire forces, you can come out of this body. Otherwise, you will be stuck here itself. So that is why respect Mother Nature, respect her love. She is loving you continuously, even if you are not loving her back. Even if you are showing off telling I love Shiva whole day, she doesn't care. She is loving you back. So that is why it is our duty to love her back and not move towards Shiva. Because Shiva, we will get it, but not now. Only when you love Mother Nature to the ultimate point, to the maximum point, only then you can feel what is Shiva. Otherwise, whatever Shiva you're feeling is Mother Nature disguising herself itself. That is Shakti is just disguising herself as Bhairava, as Shankara, as Mahadev, and she's just fooling you that I am Shiva. But that is not real Shiva. Whatever Shiva you are loving right now is the disguised part of Shakti. That is, Shakti is acting like Shiva. So Shiva cannot love you, nor you can love Shiva back. Shiva can only be felt when you conquer all the vibration. To conquer the vibration, you have to not lower the vibration. To conquer the vibration, you have to maximize all the vibration up to a point where the consciousness gets completely satisfied. Then it will become the vibrationless consciousness. So you will become Shiva. So now it is not the time of loving Shiva, it is the time of loving Shakti. Only when you love Mother Nature can you experience Shiva. Hope you guys have understood the difference between divine feminine and divine masculine and how it influences our human psychology. Thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Mahakal.